This is how I bottom ticked NQ today and made $1,500 trading prop firm accounts. Okay, we're in the prop firm challenge day 6, I believe, and we are trading the second account today. So we copy traded both accounts. So this total P&L is the total of both accounts together. So we are actually up, if you guys can see down here, 500 or $750 on both accounts. All right, but this was such a beautiful play. I stayed patient. I waited for the entry. I trusted my bias, right? A lot of people were shorts and just shorts, and I was like, nah, like we're shorts at the moment. But honestly, I see this retracement and we're bouncing. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna break down the strategy today, break down the analysis. So, starting on the higher time frame, we do have a 4-hour SMT with this low with ES. ES is way above this low, while NQ is way below it, or we did take it out, right? On the 1 hour, okay, on the 1 hour, we have this bearish fair value gap that actually gets inverse to the upside. Um, and then we have this range, this down move here. And then let me see the range that I measured. So I measured from the London low to the New York high. All right, because once we got this down close candle and we started trending down on the 5 minute, I can see that this was the range that we created, from this low to this high. So this is the range. So I measured, right, because I'm bullish, we have the SMT at the low, right? I'm looking for longs. We have a 1 hour inverse to the upside, right? I'm looking for a retracement into the golden level. Now, this golden level was absolutely perfect from the low to the high because the golden level aligned with this 15-minute fair value gap here. So this 15-minute fair value gap, right? This was beautiful. Like you can see from here, we have the SMT, right? From here we go higher, we come lower, then we break structure, right? This is where we break structure. So the golden zone also aligns with the area we broke structure with. We have a fair value gap. So it's just overlapping confluences in this golden zone. So this golden zone was so perfect. I didn't put a limit order. I just ended up getting in market, but I got in like at the perfect time. Um, I was waiting for a retracement back at the 0.71 or the 15-minute to add because I was just confident like if we respect this area, we're gonna go longs and I want to be able to get in 2 contracts. Um, but yeah, so that was my bias. Longs, right? We have the 1 hour, like I said, the SMT, the retracement to the golden zone, and from here, right, we have the overlapping confluences. All we can do is just set our entry or, wait for the entry, right? And then we just have to react because this whole time I was waiting. I was staying patient in this area. I was staying patient, waiting. And then when we came up to the golden zone, I was just seeing what we wanted to do. I seen that we tapped the CE of the 15-minute gap. And then we also just we retested 0.71 twice, right? We had this inverse 5 minute for value gap. That was key. That's exactly what I wanted to see in order for us to start, you know, trending higher. Um, and yeah, we were able to just manage risk very perfectly. I like to keep my stop loss in between this area here. So anywhere in this area, right? We first had our stop loss down here, and then we ended up moving our stop loss to here to then break even. All right. So this was perfect, right? Also too, coming into New York Open here, we edged this high, where I have this blue line. We edged this high here. This is where I wanted to see an SMT be formed, right? But ES was way below it, and then NASDAQ ended up edging it, so we didn't put in an SMT. If we ended up putting SMT with this high, I would have been bearish and I would have been looking for shorts. However, we didn't. So this high for me was still a draw on liquidity. So I wanted to see price come back and take out that high, maybe then putting an SMT to go lower. So that was also a main reason why I was bullish today. But like I said, the main thing was just reacting and being patient and seeing what price was doing at my levels. Okay, so you gotta just trust your strategy, trust what you do, and literally just let your balls hang, let the trade play out. This was beautiful. This was literally perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys really get the kind of the gist of OTE and how it works and how you can be able to bottom and top ticket, right? But other than that, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Turn the post notifications on. And if you haven't already joined the Discord, the link will be in the description down below. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. What a banger day, 1500. Let's freaking go.